Brainrot. What is brainrot? Is it the videos that we watch? Or the words that we say?
What the Sigma?
The term brainrot has become a lot more popular as of late. It is used to describe mental fogginess. This can occur because of the content people watch and how they interact with it. Most brainrot content is low effort and directed towards children. Some of them like children too. Brainrot has become very prominent with Generation Alpha. For those of you unaware, Gen Alpha is 2011 to 2024. Their brains are very impressionable at this point in their lives, and there is one main way they are consuming this type of media. Short-form content. Short-form content are videos that are under a minute long, hence the name. It has been around for years, but has become incredibly popular through the growth of one app in specific. Not that one.
It's only a spoonful!
I'm talking about TikTok. TikTok is really on a historic run right now. I mean, even the United States wants it banned. It was originally known as Musical.ly. Released in 2014 and it changed to TikTok in 2016. Since then, it skyrocketed to become the biggest social media app ever. Every day, 34 million TikToks are being posted. I mean, not all of them are good or will ever be seen, but that's still a crazy number. I mean, half of America has TikTok. Half. Another cool statistic... Hold on. Another cool statistic is that only 95% of you are really subscribed, so you should really click that one button. Okay, thank you. But you all know TikTok. The real issue at hand is what it is doing to content creation. When TikTok started to grow, creators started figuring out how to optimize their videos to get as many views as possible. What started as an app just for stupid little dances turned into something way worse. Content devolved into retention. Retention is the ability to stay engaged in the content. If you do not have the attention of the viewer for less than a second, you are doing something wrong. The issue is that the retention rate over the past few years has shortened incredibly. Every video has to be fast-paced with quirky edits even at the expense of content. Is this enjoyable to watch? Creators use this type of algorithmic form of creation. Many videos follow this formula, leading to a lot of videos to feel the same and soulless. Even the artisan behind short-form content, Mr. Beast, said that he doesn't really like the ADHD style of editing that he has to do in his video. Or at least he wants to kind of stray away from it. Mr. Beast has perfected this formula. I mean, why do you think he's going so viral now? This high-energy content basically triggers our brain's reward system and encourages us to continue scrolling mindlessly. It doesn't matter if you have something important to do, you feel the urge to continue scrolling. Oh. This especially affects children. I mean, if you went outside once in your life, you've probably seen all the kids who are glued to their iPads with their grubby little fingers and their... Ugh. These kids only know how to act like this. The parents just give the kid an iPad with this weird rubber case on it. No, seriously, why is it always the same case? Or the ones that look like a monster? I'm sorry, I'm off topic. These children basically have unrestricted internet access at such a young age. This is not good. Even if they have YouTube Kids, that's just worse for them. You don't have to be a neurologist to know this probably isn't good for the brain of a developing child. Many are worried that Gen Alpha will be the dumbest generation yet. I mean, you know it's bad whenever they cannot read. And some 7th graders perform on a 1st grade level in math. Call me biased, but my generation grew up with sophisticated content like MLG. And, Mario Party 9 all minigames. Do you remember when this video was always in the recommendations? Just me? Okay, maybe I was also brain-rotted, but at least this content had integrity. Every edit had to be handmade and not just thrown into an AI to create the edits for you. People were actually able to build bonds and connections with the YouTubers that they watched, making the content feel genuine. Not whatever this is, or this abomination. Content the past few years has been on a noticeable decline. It went from YouTubers actually caring to just people wanting to make a quick buck. Although there is a few diamonds in the rough, a majority of the content is still absolutely horrible. From Reddit stories, movie clips, to even AI abominations, there's no shortage of mass-produced slop being force-fed down your throat. And don't forget the Subway Surfers with the random GTA car falling to place under your videos. These are attention traps. Placing these gameplay videos under clips of a show makes you stay more engaged. Stupid? Yes. But it works to keep that retention rate up to squeeze a little bit more money out of you. I'll be honest, in my earliest shorts, I did do this. I mean, it never worked. It also does not help that a lot of TikTok content with these traps are just completely stolen. From YouTubers or TV shows, it really does not matter to these people. They just want to get into that TikTok creator fund to make a few cents. TikTok promotes and grows these types of videos. This leads to content on other platforms to develop this soulless copy and pasted editing style that you've probably seen 1,000 times. Like really, do you think these subtitles are hand-placed? This changed the majority of content on TikTok. Once people figured out that low-effort content would still get views, it became mass-produced in almost every subgenre of TikTok, the most prominent being kid-friendly content. As I said earlier, Gen Alpha is seeing a noticeable decline in intelligence. This can be related back to the content they consume. I know I keep bringing up Skibbity Toilet, but how does it get this many views? I won't get into kid content too much, but a lot of children's content is predatory and sometimes outright disgusting. Kids watch almost anything, and without supervision, they can go down these rabbit holes of strange videos. If you want to learn more about this, watch this video by Visual Venture. It's pretty good. Now, after the success of TikTok, companies do what they always do. Copy it. But somehow do it worse. Now almost every social media platform has a version of TikTok. The main ones being Shorts and Reels. Even Netflix had one. What? The issue is this content will stay copy and pasted from TikTok. Here's a challenge for you. Go onto YouTube Shorts right now and see how many scrolls it takes for you to find a movie clip. For me, it took only 7. The formula is already set in stone because of TikTok. What does good on TikTok will probably do good on Shorts. This in return just creates a cesspool of never-ending soulless content. The only thing Instagram Reels has going for it is that I don't see that many movie clips on it. I mean, there's a lot of death on it though. Shorts make sense on paper. You can make bite-sized content for your already existing fans or grow your audience with the same content. In practice though, this leads to your audience being really divided. In my experience, uploading shorts gains you many subscribers. The issue with this is that they only know you as someone who posts shorts. The views on shorts do not translate to views on the actual YouTube video. I mean seriously, when have you ever touched this button? This causes you to have inactive subs that don't view your new videos. I believe this could be very annoying for new content creators actually wanting to grow on YouTube. Because short form content is so popular now, small creators think they have to do it. It's difficult for creators to want to make quality content if everything going viral is basically brain rot. You need to follow the formula. If you do not, your videos will just fall flat. This incentivizes people to not stray away and make longer form content, creating a cycle of short form content that will never ever break. Another thing is TikTok has this specific algorithm that will make one video blow up. It doesn't really matter from who or what. It also just feels random at times. Growing and following trends on TikTok may be pretty difficult for a new content creator. They could get very discouraged if one of their videos does very well and the next few only get 10 views. And as dumb as it sounds, it could affect mental health of people wanting to chase the highs of social media, when that should not be their main focus. Another thing to note, if you grow on TikTok, which is pretty easy, the followers will not translate. Your fans will be divided. You'll end up having thousands on TikTok, but only 2 subscribers on YouTube. I mean, how many times has a TikToker tried to move over to YouTube and completely failed? It's a lot. This shoots creators in the foot. They focus on growing on a platform where people care less about them on. I will be honest, it is completely unfair to just say negative things about TikTok. The popularity of TikTok allows for news to be spread instantly. I mean, a lot of misinformation too, but my point still stands. But at the end of the day, I think it's fair to say that content creation is generally getting worse. I mean, you watched this video. Trying to do anything different is basically fighting against the current. Though it can be successful, it is very difficult and requires a lot of effort. Thankfully, many creators have come out with creative, funny, and high quality content throughout all of this. So, it isn't all that bad. And like I said before, if you like this video, hit the button! Okay, I'm gonna go watch Skibbity Toilet now.